Okay, this is going to be a video over the basics of a breadboard. Breadboards are used to hook up electronic circuits in a way that makes it easier to take them apart, put them together, change them around without soldering, clips, or anything like that. You just think of a breadboard as wires. They're connected in columns like this. All of these are one connection, and in rows across here. But this is not connected to this, but yet it is connected like this. So to start off, we're just going to do a basic wiring to this LED. I'm going to take the positive and put it to the positive. We're going to take the negative and put it to the negative. And then we'll run the simulation and you'll see the light will turn on. The reason we get the exclamation point is we're pumping a little bit too much current through the LED, but since this is just a simulator, it won't really hurt it. Now we're going to delete these wires, and I'll show you how it works within a breadboard. So now, instead of hooking them directly to the LED, you can put one right below, the other one down here. We'll run the simulation again, and you'll see that the light comes on. If I delete this wire and run it to a column next to it and start the simulation, we don't get the light. If I run a wire between these two, which you cannot do while the simulation is running. Now, if I run a wire between these two, start the simulation again. Now what we've done is we've connected this connection with this row of connections. Under a normal circuit, and what you'll see me do on a lot of circuits, is you would run positive to this row, which then makes this whole row be the same voltage. You'd run the negative down here to the negative, and then you simply run a wire to this, a wire all the way down to this. And even though it shows it going over this row, they're not actually connected. Now when I run the simulation, you will see that it'll work. The reason that you might do this is so that if you have multiple circuits, we'll add another LED. Put it lined up with this. Now we can run the same wiring. And we don't have to have a whole bunch of wires running over to these. It keeps the circuit clean. Now you see that they both come on. That's the basics of a breadboard. You have connections that run this way. Just for one more test, what we'll do is, because sometimes you'll need to have multiple pluses and minuses. So sometimes what people will do is run this like this. So now this row of positive and this row of positive are all connected. And this row of negative and this row of negative are all connected. So even though these are going up here, these should still come on, which they do. But if you wanted to get fancy, you could delete that wire, run this one up to here, and since this is negative and this is negative, this will still work. I hope that makes it clear. It's a very simple video. I will probably tackle resistors next, some basic components, and see where that leads us. Thanks for watching.